Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of GamerScore Weekly with your host, Polish Gaming. Now this one is a bit of a long one. I am currently in that battle with Hungry Dominator. Well, not really, I'm going ahead of him at the moment, but I'm just basically trying to push on. So, without further ado, we'll get into it this week. Now, first one on the list this week is Chippy's Stash. Now, this is a puzzle game by AFIL Games, and this one was on special this week for $5.96. Currently, its normal price is $7.45. Now, I'll say the normal price and the price that I got it for, just pure fact that when I actually do film these, I film these on a Monday. On the Wednesday, the sales would end, so you'd only be getting them for the pretty much the secondary price that I'm advising here. But yeah, that's a 2000 gamer score, and this one here, it's just all it is complete levels, complete a certain amount of levels, restart a certain amount of times and undo a certain amount of times, and use burrows, use mud tiles. There's a couple other things in there, but it's pretty self-explanatory and is normally straight through for the story. That one also has a dual platform here, so pretty much you got an Xbox One and a Series X, so that's 2000 gamer score on both, 4000 gamer score all up for that. Now, next one here is Smart Moves 2, and this is a puzzle game by Grin Robot. Now, this one here is on the Windows PC, and I got this one for $7.45. There was no sale on this one. I just grabbed this. It's 3000 gamer score, and this one is pretty simple in terms of it. All you got to do is open a certain amount of chests and kill a certain amount of enemies. I believe it pretty much up to 65, I think it is, for the enemies and the chests. Very easy to get, pretty much get everything in about 30 minutes. Now, next one here is Smart Moves. This is Smart Moves 1, and this is by Grin Robot again, another puzzle game. $7.45 for this one as well. Now, this one, it is 4000 gamer score, but I didn't quite finish it off. I got 35.90, ran out a bit of time on what I was doing, and unfortunately with this one, it's can be a bit annoying going by a video because you got to get it exact. If you don't, yeah, pretty much the level that I'm on, all these totem poles just start expanding and you'll lose like that. But pretty much that wasn't the same thing for this. You got to get to a specific level, get to specific levels. With this, there's like jungle, tropics and stuff like this. You got to get to a certain amount of those levels and open a certain amount of chests, so not too bad. Now, next one here is another dual platform here is Sui Kaiju. And now this is a puzzle game, and it's for the Series X and for Windows. It also does have a No, it is only for the Windows and the Series X for that one. So this was Synergy Circle Games, and it's $4.16 on special at the moment. And with this one, it normally sits at $5.95 for the price. 2000 gamer score for both of the systems there, so that's 2000 gamer score for the Series X and the Windows. Now this one's pretty simple. All you really have to do is connect Kaiju balls. And you got a Kaiju on the left, so pretty much you just got to build him up, get him to a certain level, and you got to connect a certain amount of Kaiju balls. Pretty simple, that one. Now, next one here is Mimi the Cat Together. So this one is an AFIL Games here, and this is a puzzle game by AFIL Games, and it's currently on special at $5.21, but usually goes for $7.45. So this is a 2000 gamer score. Pretty simple, this one. It's a puzzle-like game, and it's you got to complete 30 levels. You gotta reset a certain amount of times and undo a certain amount of times. Jump on certain things. Jump in boxes. Jump over to certain areas. Finish the level without help. Most of it you'll get just by going through the playthrough on its own. Now, next one here is Penguin Flight. Now, this is a platformer by AFIL Games and is currently on special at $5.21. Normal price is $7.45. You'll find a pattern with these. They normally do sit around about $7.45. That seems to be the going rate for all these AFIL, Desert Water, Synergy, Circle games, like these kind of games. And it's 2000 gamer score. Now, this one is complete level up to level 20. You got to die 100 times, dash 100 times, and 100 jumps. Now, with this one, you get achievements in between those as well. So you get like 50, 70, 100 kind of thing. So you get all the achievements just by doing all of that. Now, next one here is one that I played last week as well, Crushballs, and this is for the Windows system this time. This is a run and gun game by Zitalon Studios, and that is $2.23 on special at the normal price of $7.45. Now, this one is like I say from last week, it's a Contra clone. It's very straightforward Contra clone. It's 2000 gamer score. Won't bore you with the logistics because I've already done this. Also, with this one, you just got to get to specific levels and kill certain enemies, kill certain turrets. Next one here is Ballatron Oceans. Now, this is action game by Desert Water Games. This was on the Windows PC here, and that was $2.95 on special, $7.45 in the usual price. This one is 5000 gamer score and very simple. All you got to do is pull that ball, hit the other green ball. That's very simple on this one, and you get to level 30s and you'll get all 5000 gamer scores. So very simple. Next one here is actually one of 2 DLC for this week. There was Dark Elven Legacy. Now, this is a platformer by Old School Vibes. Currently, it sits at $7.45, but I don't pay a thing because I'm just getting DLC for this one. So, DLC for 1,000 gamer score. Get the gems on levels 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very simple one there. On to the next page. Now, the next one here is Iceline, and this is by Desert Water Games, another puzzle game. And this is on special at $2.60 and is normally at $7.45, but this one was just DLC for this week, so I don't pay anything. 1,000 gamer score. All you got to do with this one is very simple. Start levels 21, 22, 24, 25, and 27. Now, if you've done it like I have, all I have to do is go 21, exit, 22, exit, 24. You get the gist. Pretty simple, done in about 2 minutes. Not even that, about 30 seconds. Now, the next one here is Secrets in Green. Now, this is a visual novel by East Asia Soft. Currently on special at $5.96 and goes for $7.45 usually. Now, this is 1,000 gamer score. Now, with this one, you can turn up narration settings, speed settings, and everything like this, and just basically hold down A. If you use a walkthrough, you can start it off, and you got to save at certain points so that you can go right through it, get the bad ending, go right back to your save, start it up again, get the good ending. You got to get the good ending, the bad ending 2 times. There's a few other achievements in there, but most of them are pretty much just for holding A. So it's a very simple game. Once those visual novels can get pretty crazy, the Japanese visual novels on Xbox 360, literally just holding A and you get 1,000 gamer score. Take about an hour though to do those ones, but this one it was about 20 minutes. Next one here is Alphazer. Now, this was on number 1. That was a dual platform. This was on Series X and the Xbox One. I believe it might have a Windows counterpart as well, but I only got these 2. So this one is a platformer by AFIL Games. On special this week for $5.96 and usually sits at $7.45. 2,000 gamer score on both systems there, so that's 4,000 gamer score all up. And this one's another simple one. Complete levels up to 10, open locks, die by specific enemies. It's a very simple one. A lot of these ones kind of have the same patterns that you got to go by, either dying, undoing, resetting, gets a certain amount of levels. It's very easy for a reason. These games kind of came up after I stopped playing, so I didn't actually. That's why my gamer score was so low when I actually started gamer scoring. It was only at 450,000. But when that gamer score to get was pretty hard before all of these baby games came into play. So think of the gist in that. Don't think there'll be so many people that are up in the top spots. Next one here is Catacomb Master. Now, this is a platformer by Desert Water Games. Now, this is $3.72 and on special, and normal price is $7.45. 4,000 gamer score for this one. So this one is reach level 21. So you get a whole lot of achievements in between there until you reach level 31 and kill a certain type of enemies like bat, skeleton, archer, and stuff like this. Next one here is Caterpillar. Now, this is a platform game by Desert Water, and this was $2.98 on special. Normal price $7.45. With this one, it is a 4,000 gamer score. All you got to do with this one is reach levels 31. Well, hold on. Water Games, it's $2.98 and $7.45 for usual price. 4,000 gamer score. Get to level 23 and get flowers on certain levels. I think there's about 2 DLCs for that one where you get the flowers on certain levels. Next one here is Rabio. Now, this is a platformer game by Desert Water Games. Another $2.98 on special game. And that is $7.45 in usual price. 5,000 gamer score for this one. And this one's very easy. All you got to do is get enemy spheres up to level 16. So you'll probably get everything done in under 20 minutes with this one, as long as you're pretty good with the platformer games. Because it's not hard. It's just can be a little bit annoying and tricky in some certain points. But other than that, very simple 5,000 gamer score. Next one here is Escape Sequence. Now, this is a puzzle game by Xitilan. I say Xitilan, I mean, I don't think it's Xitian. It's Xitilon. So, I'm thinking it's Xitilan. Because it's like she, oh shit. Nah, Xitilan. Because of she, Xi, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Xitilan, but we'll go by that. I'll have a look into that one. This one was a very cheap one. 74 cents for this one on special. Usually sits at $7.45, so I thought, why not grab this one? Because it's 2,000 gamer score and very simple by just completing 20 levels. Easy and done. Now, next one here is Dark Burial Enhanced Edition. This is a platformer game by Desert Water Games here. And this is a $3.72 on special, $7.45 usual price. 2,000 gamer score on this one. All you got to do, there's actually specific scrolls on levels. 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19, which you've got to pick up. And also, you just got to advance to pretty much the end, which once you get to that level 19, you'll have everything done. Next one here is Deep Space Anomaly. Now, this is a shoot 'em up by Desert Water Games. Now, this is $3.72 on special. $7.45 usual price. Like I say, I pretty much is everything $7.45. 3,000 gamer score. This one is very simple. You pretty much got to finish at 5 waves, and with this one on the window, this is on the Windows PC. So with this one, you can go on your number pad if you got one. Some PCs don't. You know, they don't. On some keyboards don't. You got to push this, the plus symbol and then the star. You do that. Or the asterisk, you do that, then you just got to push minus and you'll just jump up waves. All you got to do is get high as to that. But you can just jump through the levels. You'll get to, I think it's 5th wave, fifth wave, and then after that you just got to destroy a certain amount of enemies, like twin shooters and stuff like this, and the golden, I think the golden hook or something. I think it's a golden hook. Yeah, you got to kill it like 8 times, 3 times, 5 times, 8 times, and with a specific amount of enemies. So not too bad. Next one here is another dual platform. This is Lord of the Click 4. Now this is a management game. With this one is Desert Water Games, and it's $4.84 on special and $7.45 on for the normal price. That's 2,000 game across the Series X and the Xbox One. It also does have a Windows counterpart, but I didn't get around to playing that today. I will eventually get around to playing that as well. Pretty simple 2,000 gamer score on this one, like I say, across the both platforms, 4,000. This gets, all you got to do is reach the 8th level and kill a certain amount of enemies. I think it's like 3,000 enemies. It's a pretty simple game. It's once you learn the hang of it, it's very easy. Now I know there's a third page, because like I said, it's a lot this week. So we're only at like 3 more games left on this one, so bear with me, folks. This one is, next one is Two Synchro Hedgehogs. Now it's a platformer by Grin Robot. Now this is $2.98 for on special, $7.45 for the game there, the usual price, and that's 3,000 gamer score. Very simple game, complete 20 levels. That's all you're doing. And this one you can't really jump, so you just got to basically find your path on falling onto things, falling onto bees that will make you jump. Next one here is Ballatron. Now this is an action game by Desert Water Games, and this is $2.98 on special, $7.45 on the usual price. 3,000 gamer score for that one, and you just got to complete 20 levels. Another one. These Desert Water Games and Grin Robot ones are pretty simple when it comes down to it. Last but not least here is Dr. Autonomous. This is a platform game by Zitlin Studios, and it's $3.72 and is $7.45 all up of the usual price. This is a 2,000 gamer score game, but I only had time to get 900 gamer score today. I was running a little bit out of time. But with this one, you just basically got to progress through the game naturally. You will get everything. There's certain things like grab a coin for the first time, jump for the first time, kill an enemy for the first time. They're just really simple things that you get for just going through the game. But that's me this week. That was a lot of gamer score that we got with this one. So here's the big number. 63,490 gamer score. There are a couple of discrepancies in there because it does say 580 on my true achievements, 63,580. Reason for that is I did get some achievements in Marvel Rivals. Not counting that until I kind of finish the game, and then I'll show you, I might do a little review of it because it's a pretty cool game. I quite enjoy it. But with this one is, I'm currently at 1,629,500, and it's either a 25 or a 75, but either way it will change today. But yeah, Hungry, what's up, man? What's up? You know, like, you're still a while away from catching me in terms of score, but this month has been a doozy, man. Like, I'm already into 100k into the month, so I'm wanting to get 200,000 score this month. I'm really pushing for that 2 million, and now it's kind of gone to the point of Hungry's behind me, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just pushing forward. I just want number 3 and number 4 and number 2 spots. So onwards and upwards, keep going. That's me for the video this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. Make sure you ring that bell and get notified on all my videos that come out on the daily. Still on those hunts as usual. Haven't managed to find any Twilight Masquerade packs. Haven't found any Surging Sparks packs recently, so I'm still running on that booster box. I've got some wicked pickups still. This week I've got some good ones. Next week I've got some embedded. There's quite a lot coming in. Like I say, I'm a bit behind on things, but once everything all sorts itself out there, we'll all be back and running and everything will be great. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing my videos. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, stuff like that. You know, I'm all here to listen, and I'm all here for some constructive criticism, I guess, and stuff like that. So head away at the comments. Until then, you guys have a good day. See you later.